Hey guys, what's up? My name's Dylan Keith.
And I'm Cameron Martell, and welcome to the Katie Podcast.
On this week's episode, we'll be discussing how the COVID-19 vaccine is being distributed in different countries like Chile, and how they're are one of the most successful vaccine campaigns out right now. From the BBC titled How My Country and the Rest of the World is Doing. And within the article, they show an infograph scaling across the world in different countries that they have data on. How many people are have been administered the vaccine per 100 people, and looking at it, a lot of it is a really pastel yellow that kind of indicates that,
It's below one.
yeah, which
Yeah.
is really low numbers for it being, I think, 3 months in.
Yeah, it is. However, when you look at like North America, it looks like 10 to 20 per 100 people, which is
Hmm.
pretty impressive considering. That we're getting better with numbers, but we were kind of really, really high in cases. So it's kind of interesting to see that between 10 and 20 per 100 are getting this vaccine and just continuing to roll out.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's really interesting how Israel, out of all places, just in the middle of the map, is the darkest kind of shade of orangish red at this point, with it seems like 50 or more, or 40 to
wow.
50. Yeah,
No, that is crazy because since considering, but then again, it is a smaller country, so
right,
it's a lot easier for them to get the vaccine rolling out for their country. But no, like if you like look at Africa and um Australia and New Zealand, they have no data, which is really interesting. Granted, that might be because of the Australia, New Zealand area just taking the first lockdown really serious. They
right,
probably don't really have cases um that are super like that, like the numbers are not going super high.
yeah,
So it's really
yeah, and then
interesting.
I'm assuming there's probably not a lot of data collected through Africa, and I'm pretty sure it took a while to spread to there.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was
pretty
pretty late
sure.
to hear stories about it getting there, so maybe it hasn't even, made its way around
Yeah, for
rural parts
sure.
of it. But yeah, going back to the Americas, looking at South America, it's kind of surprising how it kind of ranges from it has the most diversity, I would say, in one like continent, going from like dark gray with no data to that light yellow below one to even
The 1 to
dark,
10.
yeah, one to
Yeah.
10 in like places like Chile. And speaking of, didn't you reference an article to me earlier about Chile?
I did, yes. So it was super interesting. I was reading this article about Chile and how they've built one of the world's most successful vaccination campaigns, which
Mhm.
is super interesting, considering, they're not like a super, super, super big, big country, with
Right,
a population of only like 19 million, I believe the article said.
right, right,
Um, but no, yeah, they talked to a pediatrician who received the vaccine in early February, and she was explaining the basic side effects that like with the headache, and she was like super excited about how the vaccine was like doing its thing, and right now the article mentioned from this website called vox.com 5 million vaccines have already been like rolled out within their 19 million population, which is
wow,
super cool.
that's a
You know what I mean?
big percentage.
Huge percentage, and their goal or like what they hope to achieve by the end of June is having roughly 15 million doses out, which is like almost the entire population of Chile, which is super cool considering,
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought that was a really interesting like thing to like note,
And
but
the fact that like were able to do that because of their already set up like foundational healthcare system that allowed them to easily be aware of like who needs the vaccine, who already got
exactly.
it, easy accessible places to get the vaccine. It's
No,
overall
yeah.
just
No,
doing
I
it
I also
right.
just yeah, no, I totally agree with that because yes, America is definitely like getting the vaccine rolled out for our citizens, but like I feel like Chile had just a super super easy breezy like system, help like hey, you need the vaccine, here's where you can go blah 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 blah, which I thought was very what is like the word? Like very good at keeping the machine, like, it's like a well-oiled machine, you know, the you
Right,
go here
right.
if you want it, you go here if you want it, here's where you could get, like, I just thought that was really cool and
And
everything.
and the supply, I mean, they took different types of vaccines from different companies from different countries. I
No,
mean,
yeah.
across the board. So they're one of the more open countries to be willing to accept different vaccines from different places.
No, exactly. And then I also was reading on that article, that Chile is like a contributor to this place, to this organization called COVAX,
Mm,
and COVAX is delivering that vaccine for free to low income countries, which I think is really cool that Chile is contributing to make sure that this, like the whole world essentially is
yeah,
getting vaccine, you know, and
opposed
being
to
able
just
to.
national like themselves.
Exactly, not like a me,
Yeah,
me, me kinda situation. I just think it's really cool that they're just really trying to, uh, get it everywhere, so it's just easier for people and also for free, you know? I definitely think that could get expensive getting the vaccine, but,
definitely.
I don't know, I just think it's really absolutely just amazing that they're really just trying to push that vaccine out.
Yeah. And
Um,
that's all the time we have for this week, guys. If you want to follow us on our Twitters or join our Patreon, the links will be in the description. And we'll catch you guys next week.
thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Bye.